Today, one of the things that I did immediately, I called the Inspector General, and I asked him what do we need to do and what could they do. And one of the things that he says he was going to be in Reno today, that he couldn't make it, but one of the things he wanted to do is send his congratulations. So congratulations from the first internal general of the United States Army. Now, all of these posters that you see around here, every one of them they say something. From the time you came in, you saw a poster on the outside. You came in, you saw all the posters, but these are the ones that I want to talk to Mr. Duckmore about. What you see at the top is actually the commanding chief over the military forces, General Brown. What you see here is the commanding sergeant major, yours truly. I'm here. What you see over on the other side, this is the Secretary of Defense. So what people don't really know is all of the highest positions in the military and even up to the vice president position is actually held by Afro-Americans. So I wanted to make that comment because I wanted Mr. Duckmore to know that we couldn't have achieved what we achieved had not have been somebody like you. So when we did that, I said I wanted to make a poster. And one of the things I wanted to do, I wanted to amplify it, and I wanted to do it in this way. Because one of the things I put on one side, historical Mark's Tabernacle Baptist Church. And then I found out that he was a member of Young Chapel, so we wanted to put Young's Chapel because we wanted the churches to be the one to sponsor this thing. I did it as a representation in honor of the churches and Mr. Duckmore. So we took these pictures and we made it up. At the bottom of here, you see another lady that's bowing and she's singing. Matter of fact, she's on her way here now. She's already here. So here's how this is, and if she wants, when she sings, she can sing and she can tell her story. But I want to tell the story of how we met. We was in Las Vegas, and actually we went to visit the Grand Canyon. And when we come back on the bus of the Grand Canyon, her and Mildred started talking, and they said, we just need to get together. So we got back. And we actually came to Washington, Georgia, and met her in Athens, and we had lunch. And then in the back of my SUV, I had a flag in the back that was covering our luggage. And she said, I got a song to go with this. And she started singing that song, and I said, wait a minute. We need to do something with this. And I asked her for permission to do with it, so I've done broadcasts. I promoted it, and one of the things that I really believe is that it has the potential of being America's next national anthem. That's how I feel about it. And her song, she told me the story, but I want her to tell the story, and at this time I'll let her come and tell her story and sing her song. Amen. And this is Mr. Duckmore. Take the floor. Take the story.
All right. Well, we are here to honor all of our fathers, those that came before us, those who are still here with us. My grandfather was in the military. My father was military. My uncles were military. And one thing that stands out to me about my father is that, you know, being in the military, when you go overseas and you're at war, you're fighting for the whole country. You're fighting for red, white, and blue. And you don't pick, you know, you're going to fight for the Democrats or you're going to fight for Republicans. You fight for all Americans. So when people ask me, are you Democrat, are you Republican, are you this, are you that, I can't divide that because I'm a military child. And so I feel like if Martin Luther King was here today, he would want us to judge people by the content of their character. So when I'm voting, I always examine each candidate and, their views and their values. And I think that's important for us to do. So I wrote this song back in around 2014, where our country was pretty much in turmoil. A lot of, shootings of black people still going on. A lot of unrest, a lot of political back and forth. So I wrote this song, it just came to me, and all the lyrics came to me, and it basically is bringing awareness to the issues that we still have for our veterans. They go overseas, they come back, and they have PTSD. They're homeless. They're struggling to find jobs and things like that. And really, at the end of the day, they really just want the respect of being an American. And, we have to do better. We have to do better as a people. So that's why I wrote this song. If we could please, if you were military, if you could stand, we would like to honor you for this past Veterans Day. If you were former military. And I would like to have a brief moment of silence for those who lost their lives. Thank you. If I don't make it to tomorrow, and my song is never sung, and I get lost within the shadows from the setting of the sun.
Amen.
Tell me, why should I choose between the red, white, and blue? There's so much more to me than the colors we choose. I can't live full of hate. If we're divided, we lose. So why should I choose between the red, white, and blue? We fought so hard just to protect your lives. We've crossed our hearts and we hope not to die. We've kissed our wives and hugged our kids goodbye. If we come back, we want a normal life. Why should I choose between the red, white, and blue? There's so much more to me than the colors we choose. I can't live full of hate. If we're divided, we lose. So why should I choose between the red, white, and blue? Still we're fighting one more challenge as we gaze upon our sons. If there is hope for our tomorrow, then the fight has just begun. Through harm and danger, we have yet survived. The injured, homeless, and the tortured minds, alone and jobless, look into our eyes. Redeem us, honor, and restore our lives. Why should I choose between the red, white, and blue? There's so much more to me than the colors we choose. I can't live full of hate. If we're divided, we lose. I choose between the red, white, and blue? Red is for the strength running through our veins. White is for the innocence through all the pain. Blue is for the justice for all we believe. Be proud of all the colors, cause it's all we need. Why should I choose between the red, white, and blue? There's so much more to me.